I nearly messed up a recording. Good thing I caught myself because it could have been really bad. I need to remember that I have more than a few achievements that I can look for, although I don't think I can get that without getting a thing, or having the box cutter, more specifically, 2 sources of light, 3 books to discard, an eye to destroy, and 3 dream enemies in the context of the game. Again, I have to be very careful because robots are a thing, and I have known of a few things that I've learned here and there as I get into Katak, 7th Curse, character exclusive, random item Koji, and yeah, again, whether it's through myself or someone else telling me, I do try to make sure that things are kept as clean as possible in the context of what we're doing, which most of the time, obviously, this channel is about video games. Anywho, strength, dexterity, second mystery, Takshi-san, second encounter, and light check. And yes, the update was scheduled to come out at the time of this day within, I guess, like 24 hours at the time of this recording. I mean, it really does depend, but we'll see what happens. Period. Not much else to say. I do need to be on the lookout for achievements, but I still need to put out a video, which is why I did not put out a Stardew video. I didn't put out a Stardew video because, yeah, a bunch of things happened in the past 16 hours-ish, and yeah, I kind of had to swerve just in case things happen, so excuse me for that. But that should be the last day that happens, because I'm still working on things on my own. I was really busy. Okay, let's focus. Bulletin, Recluse, Mermaid's Teacher, and well, okay. Recluse, Teacher, Flood. I would want to take Bulletin first, but in the interest of not getting absolutely destroyed by one of these 3 mysteries, I mean, Teacher is the easier one of the 2, in my opinion. Unless you have some Koji strats as... unless you have some Recluse strats as Koji. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Because I can no longer... Well, we don't have Scissors, so tossed out the window. We also don't have Coma. After a certain point, usually about 10 to 20 episodes, I know that's a broad range, I would like to... I allow myself to reroll in the interest of RNG, but at the same time, there is some interest, at least I feel, in just seeing what I get during a quick play without rerolling. I'm deciding if I want to take Bulletin first or if I want to take Teacher first. The problem is Roads Closed shenanigans. That's mainly the reason why. We're on Katak as well, so I can't run from anything. We do have 7th Curse, so I keep forgetting we have funds to work with already. The problem is I have to try to unlock an achievement in the meanwhile. And since we don't have Scissors, I can't go for an easy achievement. I don't think I can even go for... There are some achievements that just Koji probably won't be able to do reliably anyway. What do I believe in? Let's take Teacher first then. This means I have to do Teacher, Flood, Recluse, or Teacher, Recluse, Flood. Depends on how hurt I am. Thankfully, Teacher just on paper does more stamina damage, so I should have reason for Recluse, but that's not a guarantee. Also, we're on random item stats, so let's see if any of these things is worth anything. That's normal. That's probably worse. So we're gonna go Small Candle. We do find the Glass Eye here, but I don't have the 3rd eye spell, so that's not gonna happen. If nothing else, a small... Well, actually, that's right, I can't run. So Small Candle's secondary effect for escaping from combat, smaller doom penalty, does nothing for me. But we'll make do with what we've got. I'll take a... Yeah, I'll take a peek in the legal den just to see who we get. You know what? Fine. Oh, that's right. 7th Curse. Never mind, I can't go for a single achievement. I mean, I'd have to fish for it, but we're looking for books at this time. Why? I forgot. I'm here buying a small candle without preparation. Well, you know what? We can just treat that. I mean, I shouldn't, but I should treat that as if, as I get cursed signs here, as if I had prepared for funds to buy a weapon. Now, we're on 7th Curse, so that makes no sense, but you know, that's why I'm rolling in events to try and make up for the mistake I just made. Anywho, let's continue onward because today, relative to when this video comes out, there should be a lot of things happening World of War-wise. If not, then something major has happened, like the developer said. If you didn't see it on my page, yes, I should have opened the video with that. I didn't, so hey. By the way, yeah, because we have a lot of knowledge, and the small candle I think is actually faster than its base speed. Maybe not, but nonetheless, this is what you do with a fast weapon, more or less, so yeah. At this point, I don't think I need to censor the boss of this mystery, but just for safety reasons, we will. I mean, I've set up a censor, I might as well use it, right? I also did not grab the handcuffs, but we're about to enter Recluse. Now, we're gonna enter Flood as well, but I really should have grabbed the handcuffs if that's the case. We can't... Yeah, 6 strength, we do get to Brace Teacher. That's with the 1.0 time multiplier, you can Brace Attack Teacher. I highly recommend you do so, even if it's doing 4 doom damage, because if you get badly bleeding, that's not great. And I'm about to enter Recluse and Flood, which means I will have no access, aside from items, if I were to have grabbed them before, to get rid of badly bleeding. A minor injury that can turn into a major problem as I remove the sensor. So, roads closed. Why do I do this? It's already hard enough with RNG being as it is, as I complain about that for a moment. But then I have to make the mistakes that I do, which don't make things any better. I'm going to actually take experience here in the interest of leveling up immediately, just in case, but we don't really get much. So, I mean, Improvise provides immediate value if you have anything to throw, which I do. Fast Hands provides possible value if you run into Dahlner/Burning Man. But since as I just said, since I'm about to enter Recluse into a thing, I should have taken Knowledge, actually, so that I could do more damage to the small candle. Now I'm in a bit of trouble, but we'll see what happens. I think we are going to... We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. I'm not in a good way. I feel like I'm not in a good way, so let's find out. I was willing to risk my reason there. We can take like 12 reason damage. I don't want to take that much damage, but I might have to. I'm trying to think of any other achievements I can possibly do, because I'm not even a character. There are a few character achievements that I have not received yet. Period. Nothing much else to say about that. I think I am going to sacrifice the stuffed toy in the interest of increasing my survivability in Flood. I don't need it per se, but Flood and Recluse together gives you a lot more Doom to work with, and I feel like I'll need it, considering I'm about to eat like, what, 9 reason damage here? Yeah. So, the problem with using these, or any 3 base damage weapon here, is that your Sever damage is likely to do 3, because your knowledge is going to be under 8, between 4 and 8. Your knowledge is going to be between the values of 4 and 8. I could throw something, I don't want to. And if you're using a weapon with 3 base damage, that usually equals 3 Sever damage, which you can take if you have 9 reason. If you calculated things out, it's fine to take, but boy. I did sacrifice the toy, right? I did. So, this is going to increase my Doom by 5. Fair enough. The mystery is... Again, I still think it's top 3 of my hated mysteries, because I have to change my whole run to account for it, because you don't know if Event RNG is just going to absolutely slap you in the face, and then you die to reason, because the boss just... there's no other way out. It is because... A big part of it is because of it's a ghost encounter, to try and give advice here. Ghost encounters don't lend themselves well to bracing or dodging comfortably, because while Sever is guaranteed, and you might know the Ghost Ritual, for the latter, the Ghost Ritual, you're probably not going to know it without taking a whole bunch of damage, most likely, in a vacuum of quick play runs. And Sever damage, while accurate, doesn't do the most amount of damage, and if you're dodging into a Sever, as you may or may not have known, for those who don't know, you can only do 1 Sever if you're going to do a dodge, because it takes up your whole time action. Or brace, but regardless, you're gonna be... It's gonna be a very slow boss fight if you are bracing or dodging into a Sever every turn. But as we find the Theologist in the school, we will get to rest a lot. I will actually trade stamina instead, because I may need to... It's really unfortunate that I've been getting the bottle of water, because I may need to grind for books. And I don't know if I'll have enough Doom for that, but I guess we'll find out in due time, right? So, realistically speaking, well, the good thing about having a fast weapon here is that I probably get to prep attack, so that's 2 guaranteed attacks, more than theoretically, more damage than you can do with a slower but heavier hitting weapon, because this encounter has a lot of power. Which means, on average, you're probably doing... You might be doing less. I'm not going to say probably. It's probably a fair enough... It's probably a fair chance that you don't get as much damage as you do. But you do have to chew through this boss that does 2 reason per turn. So I'm getting an extra, you know, at least 6 damage, but I am taking a lot of reason for it as well. At a certain point, I do want to trade off some stamina. I have up to 4 stamina healing, which I could do, and I probably will do, so let's trade off 4 stamina. I think I have to roll the dice here. I'm just going to even go crazy and roll the dice like this. I want to hit at least 2 of these, and I only hit 1, so I'll do the same thing. Actually, I'll only do 1 meditate in the interest of, you know, actually hitting 2 actually hitting 2 attacks. But after that, yeah, as you can see, we're still in a bad way. I can't even do a strong. Now, there are some people who could just throw out every attack in the world and be fine. Me, it hasn't gone well most of the time, and there's no reason to believe that I can now. Now, this is not the Nuzlocke challenge, so I don't need to be so safe, since I don't need to succeed a series of runs, but still, I would like as much HP to work with as possible. Fetid Fumes. Yeah, anywho. So heal 1 HP there. We get to fill it up again, but I don't know how much that helps me. And I'm gonna hope I don't run into another ghost encounter, but we'll see what happens there. So, mermaids and bulletin. And bulletin is gonna be a big roads closed spaghetti fest, but there's not much I can do about it. I would like a damage increase. Do I believe in myself? Not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna wait until my doom hits. I saw that somewhere like it was like 50%. I want to test it out for me at least. Around 50% doom is when you can usually reliably intimidate students to your cause, but if it still are, I mean, I don't know how much the odds are. I don't know what the odds are, but if there are any, also, I don't like this encounter, but I think I'd rather do this. 90%. So about 63% chance to hit all 4 of these, which would be really nice because I'm losing 4 stamina here. So I can get out this turn. Again, not the unluckiest player in the world. I also should police station at some point. We do have mermaids, so there will be a few downtown investigations, but I probably will not be arresting the mad janitor. That is not going to happen. I forgot my second encounter, by the way, so here's hoping I remember that as well. I don't think I can actually get 3 books at this point without... Or if I can, there's a very low chance of me to do so. I'm completely blanking on where to get book items, by the way. Aside from, you know, the obvious things like the library notes. I know they're somewhere, but... Oh, fighting the, one of the girls at the school. I forgot. It's a female encounter, but... I think you understand what I mean. I just have to eat this in the face. I do. I can't run. So... Thankfully, this is 100%, but I'm still losing for reason. It's not the worst, it's not great either, in my opinion. But we'll see if I end up dying. We're in the thingy. I just gonna take the stamina damage here. I lost my words because I was trying to think of what I wanted to do. And just as I said I wasn't gonna run into another ghost encounter, I ran into another ghost encounter. I think I'm actually dead here. Yeah, Sever is pretty garbage. I mean, I'm sorry. Well, either way, I can't even do dodge into this. But brace neither. And that's with 8 strength. So, I have to look for a way out. I can throw the empty bottle. I can probably throw the camera as well. I don't think that does enough, though. No, it does not. Can I throw something else? Let's find out. Well, that does a lot of damage. That does a lot more damage than I thought, but... In the interest of putting things to rest, let's put that ghost to rest. Immediately into Miku. That doesn't make me any happier, but I'm probably going to have to If I'm not going to handcuff the janitor, I might as well... Oh, that's right. I'm too slow now. Because the camera was actually adding a bunch of knowledge. So, what do we do here? I think we can go for a desperate struggle. Thankfully, yeah. Oddly enough. So let me not mess that up. That doesn't count as a book item, right? No, it's a document. It's not a book. Silly Jordan. We'll do double knowledge in the interest of going all out. I should actually heal reason, all things considered, but I think we have to start taking a risk here. if I wanted to grind for books, I should have done so in my first mystery, because I had Recluse and the thingy. Recluse and Flood as my second and third, so I couldn't have grinded for books. Well, technically, but it wouldn't have been I couldn't have done it pseudo-infinitely, or more, as much as I could have in a mystery where you're in town, because in Flood, you are timed, and in Recluse, you're just in the apartment. So as we take this wine bottle for another empty bottle, which hopefully I get to keep the bath. I don't remember. Turn around, Doom? Yeah, turn around is Doom. Let's drink this wine bottle and avoid this bulletin board, because pain. I think I want to say every other non-ending A, aside from fighting the phone, just hurts you at some point, so that's why I usually don't pick it. There might be one where it's like, I can take stamina damage and do something, but oh, I lost bath. Why do I do this to myself? Well, hey. So, the bottom line is that since I have not found a single achievement, we're gonna grind for it, because if I survive this run, I don't unlock anything, so it doesn't do me any good to survive the run and unlock no achievements. So I will try to do that. Let's schoolyard really quickly in the interest of doing things. Let's see how much I do. That's right, I'm on 7th curse. Why do I do this to myself? Welcome to the channel where I do some weird things like that. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to fight this. No, we do this. Well, it's nice to know on my first intimidation, again, I'm not that unlucky, but boy. So let's grind the school here, because we're getting close to the end of the mystery. We probably have like 3 investigations left. I think, for some reason I want to say 2, but I need to try and look for book items. I need to look for book items. This is going to do me no good. A nice 12 roll on 8 knowledge, by the way. I really appreciate that game, but if you could hand me not the young witch. The young witch gives you a box cutter, but let's find out. Does she actually? Well, let's find out. Funny enough, I have to throw this empty bottle again, so let's do that. And I think this defeats the young witch. With a small candle. Nope, it's a broken box cutter. Well, we're gonna sit here for another 2 investigations anyway. Nothing good can come of this, really. But here's our first book item. I don't want to use it, because if it poofs away, that would not be good. So, in the interest of actually trying to survive, again, if we get I know that the occult diary exists here, then I can go to the mansion and try to do things. There's a pocket knife, which helps me on attack, all things considered. But we'll use that in the mansion when we're looking for another book. Question mark. Yes, another book. Did I actually burn the book in the mansion? No, I haven't been to the mansion yet. I'm going crazy. Nonetheless, I'm doing my best to survive here. So, luck, please. Nope. I need to actually start getting lucky here, because I can't take any more HP damage. It's getting really dangerous for the day. Now, if the game just hands me -2 stamina or -2 reason, so be it, but it's par for the course. So here's a stalker girl who grants you the occult diary, but I need to do some damage, because I will not be able to defeat her quickly. I can throw the box cutter, but I might as well just wait for a desperate struggle. This is really bad for my HP, but I think it's the most stable thing I can do. Now, I am at level 5, so I will likely have a max accuracy. Can I just throw them away now? I think I can. So 1, this would have been great for Doom, but 2, and then we visit the mansion, because that's where I know another one is. Actually, let's visit downtown first. Please don't take me away. I have no dexterity. Oh my goodness. I rolled an 11 anyway. What do you want from me, man? That's reason as well, so even with this lump of flesh, I get nothing, so I'll see you later! By the way, when the update comes out, I'm probably just gonna stream immediately, so just know that that's gonna happen. But I'll see you!